Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, and this beautiful being is yoga. We're bringing you another love note. I want to talk to you today about healing, more specifically about what might be in the way of healing. Now, some of us, myself included, have at times experienced chronic diseases or chronic maladies. And maybe you're one of those sorts of people. Maybe you get anniversary things that come up, like every fall you come down with colds, or every spring you come down with the flu, or something like that. And you might ask, why is this happening? Well, we recognize that things start in consciousness. And sometimes what we do is just beat ourselves up for getting sick. Or what we'll say is, no, it's race mind that we're tapping into. Well, it could be a combination of all that. But when we start doing our treatment work for healing, health, wholeness, not only on the physical realm, but let's say on the financial realm, or the mental health realm, or the emotional realm, or the relationship realm, and we find out that that's not happening, what's wrong? Now, we might write our treatment down, we might review it with a practitioner. It may be exactly right the way we say it, and we go over it and over it and over it again. We change the words around, and we go over it and over it and over it, imbuing that into our subjective mind, and we know it's coming forth, but it's not. Why do you think that might be? Well, I've given that some consideration, and I think that one of the reasons that particular healings in different areas of my life have not occurred as quickly as I would have liked to have had was because of a payoff. Holding on to the way things were, even though they weren't good, had some kind of a payoff for me. Now, don't take this personally, but some of us find themselves able to get attention by being ill. It's true. It's really sad, but it's true. And some of us get comfort from being sick. Some of us, if we beat up on ourselves, we get solace and comfort from those that are around us. Now, a lot of these things we learned back when we were children. How many of you out there feigned that you were ill so you didn't have to go to school? How many of you out there feigned that you were ill so that you'd get a little extra loving? Or people would treat you a little more kindly? Or you could have that hot soup that you loved. The point of what I'm saying is that sometimes the reasons why our treatments may not seem to be manifesting is because there's a payoff for us in keeping things the way they are. Now, I'm not saying that's so in your case, for I imagine in your case your treatments go like that, and you have all these manifestations and demonstrations, and you're doing really, really well. However, if you find that maybe in some areas of your life they're not going quite so well, you might ask yourself, what is the payoff for keeping things the way they are? Where am I finding comfort in it? Where am I finding gratification in it? Why am I punishing myself when it doesn't make sense? Why am I inhibiting my life and inhibiting the good in my life? It just doesn't make sense. It does make sense if you realize that behind that there's a payoff. And oftentimes what it is reaching out for love, or reaching out for hoping to identify with someone, hoping that somebody reaches out to you and embraces you, loves you, holds you, cares for you. Now, that might have been appropriate when you were a child, but it's not appropriate any longer. Newsflash. And sometimes, though, we continue to do the things that worked for us as a child, even though They don't work for us as adults. So, as Emma Curtis Hopkins said, awareness is curative. That's true. Awareness is curative, and then you need to take an action. You need to take a different perspective. You need to take a different view. You need to make a choice to think along new lines. Because just understanding why you're messed up is not good enough. You got to change a negative thought for a positive thought. What is the constructive, positive thought that you want to embrace? What is it that you really want to embrace in your life? And then you might do some, what we refer to as argumentative treatment. When you recognize that there is nothing in your consciousness from the past that any longer holds on to any restriction, inhibition, limitation, denial of your good. Because anything like that would be denying God, and nothing can deny God. Whole, complete, and perfect. That's what God is. That's what you are. And so it is. Now, tune in tomorrow for a Love Talk by Reverend Dr. Maxine K. And then make sure you tune in on Sunday for our live streams. Go to cslphilly.org. I urge you to do that, cslphilly.org, and you will see archives of our previous love notes and previous Sunday talks, and also an opportunity to make a contribution, which we gratefully appreciate. And you'll see about the classes that are happening. Got to take the classes. And it's a wonderful way to connect with people. Yep. In this time of COVID and staying within, you still can connect with people through classes. So keep that in mind and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.